Hi! Oh, even, I don't know, Lord Adam's having all sorts of problems with his joystick in there. Even the computers have got that Friday feeling going on today. Welcome back to Crafters TV. It's the final show as part of our Week of Wonders event. We've had brand new launches every single day, all through the week this week. Double points across absolutely everything you've seen on air here on Crafters TV and across the entire website. But like all good things, it must come to an end. And today is the last day, so this being your final show. But what better way to go out in style other than with a fantastic 2-hour Colour Me Happy show, our weekly destination colouring show. Normally, I'd say what we're going to do is, we're going to relax, we're going to take it down a peg or two, we're going to chill out, but you've got to see what's on the show. It's all shiny and it's sparkly and it's fabulous, and that is just Debbie Robinson.
Do you know, I had a feeling that would come in. Yeah, definitely, I'm going to take that title, I'm going to take that one. But we've got a great show lined. There were a bit of a buzz going off earlier on because we're really, really super excited about tonight's show. It is the official launch. I had a little sneaky peek earlier in the week in the launch party show, which we were labelling it the pre-launch, weren't we? The pre-launch of these fabulous pens. If you love magic pens, then look no further than tonight, Joe, because we've got some corkers in the form of the brand new, from Spectrum Noir, our flip markers, which are an hybrid of two inky colours, metallic inky colours, in one pen, and you honestly, it depends on the light and how you flip the light, flip the cardstock, because you can do it on lots of different cardstocks as well. You're going to create these amazing pieces. So I've got my first one here to show you. These are some of the demonstrations that I've got lined up tonight. Oh my God, is all I'm going to say. Oh my goodness me. The beautiful flip markers look stunning in white. They look stunning on craft card, and they're also water soluble, so you can create lovely backgrounds. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. What about using them in other elements of your crafty stash that you have? So with our die cut balloon sentiments, I've got a little one lined up for that too. What about a little bit of home decor? Straight on to some MDF.
Is that MDF? Wow.
Yeah, MDF. So you could be hanging little pieces with your MDF as well. And you've got that lovely, lovely reflection, that light reflection of the two colours in the one, which is just absolutely incredible. So that's a lovely mandala in white and then a lovely mandala in black. But look how stunning you get with that metallic finish and that two-tone colour running through them. They are absolutely incredible. They are literally that technique in a pen, as we found a great saying earlier on this week. But we've not only got those fantastic new flip markers on, we've also got back in stock outlines.
More magic pens.
More magic pens. And these are absolutely, I'm not kidding, they are incredible, these, because you've got in that one pen this innovative. Thank you. Don't know why I struggle with that word, but I do. And again, it's that two colours in the one, because what this does is lay down that beautiful silver with that pop of beautiful vivid colour on the outline. These are sensational. Both of these pen sets are absolutely incredible. If you love doodling, if you love embellishing, if you love, what else can you put? Lettering. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. Actually, this should have been brought in with the Positive Thoughts collection.
Absolutely.
You could perhaps lose a little bit in there, but again, look how incredible they are. And I can't wait to show you those as well, because if this is the first time you've tuned in to Colour Me Happy Show, where have we been? We've been here a while. However, not to worry, because if you are brand new or lurking in the background and you've just tuned in and you've caught us on the website, or you've caught us on Facebook, or you've caught us on YouTube, stay tuned, because I'm going to talk you through lots of different things that you can do with those fabulous pens. And we've got much more, haven't we, Joe? Much
certainly have loads in the show for you. Let's start off with those brand new flip markers. Two different ones for you. So here they are. These are, this is the outline markers first. And $11.99 or $14.95 if you want to get your hands on those. We also have the ink daubers back in stock. These are incredible. You guys love these. You haven't seen them in a show live since April. That's how much we've been struggling to get them in stock. They are there now, and Platinum members can pick them up for $19.99 or $26.39, which is awesome. We've got some Eclipse stamps available. These are going to work really well with things like your pigment ink pads. We'll be sharing these with you later. £24 or $29. You save more than you spend there, which is awesome. We've got some beautiful big stencils on the show for you as well. These are whoppers, these. You wait until you see them, 12 by 12 in size. You can get all of them there. Check out the saving, 38, 36 or 47, 76. And we do have some more conventional size, some 5 by 7 ones for you. These are your floral layering stencils that you've got right here. Absolutely gorgeous. Now let's come back then to those flip markers. Let's share with you what you're actually getting in here. So this is how they come to you in their 6 packs. And these are the awesome colours that you're getting. But the great thing is with these, how they are 2 different inks that you've got in here. And the way that you play around with them, the colour absolutely flips. So you can see here, these are your Cosmic Wonder. And what you've got here is your Comet, Nebula, Eclipse, your Cosmos, the Galaxy and the Lunar. And then the other option for you, they both individuals, are your Natural World. And in here you've got Sunset, Moonlight, Rainforest, Prairie, Marine, and also the Reef. Top one's here on white card, bottom one's on black card, to give you a completely different effect depending on the kind of cards that you use these on. Brilliant price on these as well, $14.99 or $19.95. So busy. When we had a little pre-launch of them on Tuesday, and they continue to be really busy since you saw them in this morning's wake-up call. Debbie, I love them because I love the nib on them. There's just so many different things you can do, isn't there? From colouring to just doodling or journaling, I mean, everything in between.
Everything, from journaling, from lettering, from all those other things. These are just absolutely incredible. What you've got here is a special, I mean, again, don't ask me to tell you what's inside there. I don't know the magic formulation, but what I can tell you is the magic. No, it's more than his job's worth, Joe. It's more than his job's worth. But come and take a look at the pen. So I'll just describe the pen so you can see it straight away first off. So you've got this beautiful metallic flip marker. It tells you it's a 0.9mm of a nib, which means in terms of nib quality, it's that lovely fine nib, which does mean that you can do things like lettering, embellishing, and you can use it in your journaling, writing, doodling, and tons more. But in here, you've got this special fill, it's filled with special hybrid metallic ink. Basically, what that means, Joe, is it's 2 colours from one single tip. So there's 2 colours in there with that metallic iridescent design that changes as they catch light, as whether depending on the cardstock that you use, because they work equally as well on black cardstock as well as white cardstock, as well as watercolour cardstock, because this is a water soluble, can I just tell you, water soluble, acid free and certified non-toxic, which means safe to use with your kids, grandkids, young any age, and they're absolutely fabulous, and they are that technique. Now, literally, when you get them home, you're going to give them a little shake. You want to mix up, great producer Georgina, shake to wake, like we say with the sparkle pencil, the sparklings, and all those kind of things. You need to give it a little shake. That's why you can hear that ball bearing. You're shaking it up and you're mixing all of that magic that's in that pen together. And then simply, when you get this home, now I'm using I'm going to say Nebula or Nebula. How do you pronounce
Nebula,
that word?
I think.
Nebula. But your tip will be white when you get it home. So you're just going to give it a little pumping action. And when I say that, I just mean you're bringing it down. Let me just come in closer. Pump it up and down until it comes through. And then when you put this down, I want you to have a play with it first. I just simply want you to pop down a bit of solid colour so you can see the quality of the coverage, because this is on, and I am using watercolour cardstock here, but this can go on any kind of surfaces that are, your porous surfaces. So basically, white stamping card, vellum, you get a different look on vellum.
What do it look like on craft card?
Craft card, absolutely, and I'm going to show you because I've got a demo lined up with a craft card. So you can see straight away. Now, it is water soluble, so it does need a couple of minutes to dry, but you've got the 2 colourway running through this. Now, in this one, and it gives you a little indication on the end of your pen, you've got the purple with the pink in the Nebula, and again, it's absolutely gorgeous. And if you do love a little bit of writing, now I'm not a brilliant writer, I'm not going to lie, but you get the transition of the 2 colours in that one, which just looks absolutely sensational. And dependent on the light in how it catches it, it looks absolutely incredible. I can see that pink and the purple together. And again, you can use it onto things like your black cardstock as well. You'll get a different look but you'll be able to do, and I think you get to see the two colourway on this one.
I think they get better as they dry as well, don't
yes,
they, Debbie?
Yes, they do. I was just going to say the same thing. At the moment, when it goes down wet, you can't really see it, but it's when it dries. And again, I'm just going to go in with literally a scribble of colour down, and when I lift it up, can you see now? And you can see the two-tone quite clearly there, the pink and the purple merging into one. It looks absolutely fabulous. It's got that iridescent design running through there. And it is this fine tip applicator, which means it gives you that lovely, silky, smooth performance every single time you write down or doodle down. And you can doodle, but of course, you're getting two different effects. And I don't know if you can pick that up on there, but you can see the two different, where you can see the pink and the purple, which again is just absolutely fabulous. And the fact they are water soluble, which means you can do lots of techniques with them as well. And I'm going to try and cover loads of different things. Ask any questions you want during this show. Whilst I'm here. You can ask me. If I don't know, I will simply tell you I don't know. If I can answer it, I will do my best to answer it for you as well. But these really are beautiful pens that you're going to enjoy so much. So with the water soluble factor, I'm going to bring in one of my clear overlays for this, because there's a nice bit of sparkle in here as well. And you've got this gorgeous sparkle in this pen, this metallic ink, those two colours fused together in that one pen, that I think that just this shows you greatly, again, how you can use it with your water soluble things like your water brushes and all those kind of things. But I'm going to use the clear overlay because, of course, that's exactly what that is. It's that lovely, intense, fine glitter in there with the water. So I'm going to pop down a little bit of colour. So I'm going to pump that down and bring a bit more down. If it goes, you'll know if it, you just need to give it a little pumping action again. But pop that down, and then you can bring in and start to move and play around. Oh
wow, they really move, don't they?
Water based, yeah. So it does give you that movement as well. You'll get more of a better movement if you don't let it dry, or you've got more of what's the right word I'm going to call this? Liquid coming through. That's the best word I'm going to use for it. And again, you can move and manoeuvre that around. So again, it just shows you. And it's a lovely, good, because it is water soluble, it does mean that you can do all those kind of techniques. And I will show you the other things that you can do with it. But of course, again, look at this, still moving it, even though it's actually down a little bit. So absolutely you can do with these because of that water soluble factor in them. So again, absolutely fabulous. I don't know why I've got elastic band, pink elastic band tied around my wrist there, Joe. But, oh, look at it on the black now, it's dried. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that.
I described it earlier, Debbie. It's kind of like liquid glitter card, isn't it? It looks really textured. When you feel it when it dries, it's super smooth, isn't it? Just like an ink would be, essentially. I think it's incredible how they create all that texture. They're going to give you so much drama in your projects. And who doesn't love a bit of drama, Debbie?
Exactly. And again, you can see this is some vellum that I'm popping this down onto. I'm going to go in again. Now, because it's vellum, you do need to let it dry a little bit longer on vellum. It's not as porous as your your watercolour cardstock or your smooth cardstock. I'm going to pop quite a bit down in this one because I love this colour. There's something about this Eclipse that I absolutely adore. And in here, you can see this beautiful like wine colour running through with another colour in there, which just looks absolutely crazily good. And even on vellum, which is like a translucent kind of cardstock paper, you've got this beautiful high shine on there, and it looks absolutely glorious. So you need to let that dry. But of course, there's lots of things that you can do with them, and I'm going to do a quick demonstration with them, Joe.
Fabulous.
I'm going to get myself all ready and have a quick swig of my coffee.
Oh, you have a swig of your coffee, Debs. Lots of people tuning in saying hello from all over. Everyone's starting their Friday off in style with us. We're going to take everyone into the weekend, aren't we, Debbie? Olga's in from Brooklyn. Hi, Olga. Mary is in from Maine. I love that. Kathy's in Missouri as well. Charlotte says, I love the flip pens and I've just had fun playing with them. I think I want a second set. I love them that much. Mary says, I have the outline markers. They are fabulous. One of my daughters was here when I first got them. We had a blast testing them out. The flip and the outline, both on the show for you. Val in Southampton's just said, hi Joe and Debbie, the flip pens have arrived today, so I'll be playing whilst watching. Love the idea of you crafting along, Val. Jane says, my flip pens arrived this afternoon. Haven't had a chance to play with them yet. Stephanie is saying hi to everyone from Southern Florida. Oh, I bet it's lovely there today, Debbie. In Southern Florida. Oh, eating a delicious orange. Sat out on the veranda, catching the rays. Sounds gorgeous, doesn't it? Can you use water-based markers on the Spectrum Noir calendar? Now, we'd normally say no to something like an aqua pen, wouldn't we? But what about these?
Yes, I'm going to say yes. Absolutely you can, because it's got that lovely, it's that super smooth cardstock that we've made the calendar from, and these pens will go on to those kind of mediums as well. So yes, absolutely. Might just need a little bit extra drying time, but I never even thought I've got my calendar. Oh, do you know
Where
what?
is it?
I might shout Jake and Tracy when they finish nibbling, because they're having the tea at minute.
Oh, it smells delicious.
I'm going to let them have 2 minutes.
All I can smell is garlic sauce.
I know, that's all I can smell. But I tell you what, we will do one live tonight, because you've asked that question. What was the name of the lady again?
It was Patricia.
Patricia, I'm going to do it especially for you.
We'll find out.
I'm going to get hold of the calendar. We're going to find out live on the show tonight. That's what we're here for.
Well, that's exactly what we're here for. Mary asked if you can use them on MDF as well.
Yes, I've got an MDF lined up, Mary. Mary, stay tuned. I want you to stay tuned. I want you to stay with me. I'm going to show you on MDF in the show tonight. I promise.
I've just realised that my moustache makes me look either really happy or really sad, Debbie.
Moustache?
Look.
What's a moustache?
I call it a moustache. People couldn't call it other than this. It's a moustache, apparently. Look, I can make myself look really sad with it, really. or really happy.
Oh, you look like Bob's Burgers.
What?
You look like the man from Bob's Burgers.
It's Bob's
The
Burgers.
tall man, the cartoon, animated tall man. He's called Bob. He runs a burger place.
I thought he might be called
When
Bob
you
and ran a burger
smiled,
place.
when you smiled, you look like him.
Welcome to Bob's Burgers. Can I take your order, please? Anyway, any other questions you've got, get them into me. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion over on YouTube as well. Do you think, Debbie, you would be able to put these onto things like denim and stuff like that, materials?
Ooh, that's a good one, but it is water soluble.
So, I mean, it'd be decorative, wouldn't it?
Yeah, actually, might have to grab hold of a bit of denim or some cotton to try that on there, but it's water soluble. It's going to be a little bit different, because that's not a porous surface, is it?
No.
It's a material. Things like, because I've been asked this before about acetate, it's not going to sit on acetate either, because it's got that, it needs something porous, and acetate isn't porous, so you wouldn't be able to put them onto that, but you can do it onto MDF, onto different cardstock, onto craft card, black card, white card, smooth stamping card, watercolour cardstock, vellum. You saw me do it at the beginning?
Nice.
Vellum. So there's lots of things that you can pop it onto. You get different effects every single time.
Fabulous. Right, just a couple of other things I want to mention before we get back into Debbie's first demonstration. A few other items on the show for you. Stephanie Buddy Bag is proving very busy. These buddy bags, absolutely revolutionary. So many of you, thousands of you, use the buddy bag system and absolutely love it. The great thing about this is they all fit, of course, into that lowest tote, which is fantastic. Brilliant for storing your ink pads in here as well. Also got that hook and loop technology, so it means that you can open these up. The brilliant thing about this one is it's got those 4 separate compartments within there as well. So whatever you want to store in there, absolutely you can. They are clear and see-through, which is amazing, so you can see exactly what's in every one of them. And also there's no sharp edges or corners on them. So, sometimes storage bags you end up like scratching yourself because all the edges are sharp. Doesn't have that on these. Lots of you have gone for this today. Easy to see why. It's a half price deal on that. So absolutely snap it up. $4.99, no matter where you are shopping. Right. 3 sets of ink pads for you. We're going to start with the water reactive ones. These ones just here. So in this particular collection, you are going to get, it's a 9-piece collection. Let's go through the colours for you. So you're going to get Bordeaux, Crushed Velvet, Fuchsia, which is this one here. I love the Fuchsia. This one is your Grasshopper. You've also got Honeypot, sorry. Honeypot. You've got your Oasis, Midnight, Plum Jam, and the Smoke Pearl. The water reactive ones, obviously, those being those blendable ones, and they are the most popular ink pads that we bring to you. We've also got the pigment ones available, and these are the colours you'll receive in this particular collection. These ones are the ones that are, they cover, they're opaque, they've got that longer open time, so you can do your heat embossing with them. This is your Chinese Red. You've got Crushed Velvet, Friar Brown, Fuchsia, which is that one there. Then you've also got Grasshopper, Lemon Tonic, Ocean Blue, Orange, and the Twilight Grey as well. $29.50 or $41.50 if you want to go for those. And we also have available for you as well the quick dries. Brilliant for doing things like your layering stamp, stamping out your sentiments. Crushed velvet, fuchsia, grasshopper. Then you've got green topaz, lemon tonic, baby blue, plum jam, pine tree, and finally the sandstorm there as well. $29.50 or $41.50 if you want to get your hands on those. We're going back to Debbie and the flip markers. Oh, Pam E says Joe's got a nice moustache like Tom Selleck. Thank you for that, Pam E.
Yes.
Have you seen Tom Selleck in that thing that he's in recently? Is it called Brothers or something like that? Have you seen it, Debbie?
No, I haven't.
What a handsome man. Do you know he's like 76 years old?
How old?
He's in his mid-70s,
Well, he's older than me mum.
He's so handsome for an older man. And apparently he's got glasses now just like mine as well.
So there you go.
I'm like a young Tom Selleck. You know.
You could be his love child, Joe. You could be his love child.
Could be my granddad.
Well, yes. Yeah. Yeah, he could, actually. Yeah, I'm trying to work it out then in my head. Yeah, maths. Come on, Debbie. Right. Who was the lovely lady again? I'm so sorry.
It was Patricia.
Patricia. I've got it specially out for you. Got the calendar.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to start with this. I'm going to slightly veer off from where I was going, but you asked the question, so I'm going to deliver. Now then, which colours do you choose? Do you go for natural world? Do you go for the cosmic?
I think cosmic.
Well, I do love the cosmic wonder, but do you know, I'm going to be totally honest with you. You go for both.
Oh, why not?
Both.
Make sure you got both sets, yes.
Absolutely, because I know and I guarantee once you've got one set, you're going to want the other. So get them today. Why not get them today? And it is literally that technique in a pen. Now, giving mine a little shake again. I'm just giving them a little mix up. So I'm going to use the gorgeous, the first one I'm going to use is from the Natural Wonder, and it's the Moonlight. And again, I've just literally activated this and I'm going on. Now, bearing in mind, your calendar, you would be colouring this in. And I would say that you'd probably either colour this in maybe after. Would you do it after if you had the month of January?
I think you'd do it through the month you're in, wouldn't you?
Well, perhaps you would do. Yeah, I would say yeah. But look, it's going down absolutely beautifully.
It's going down a treat.
Honestly, so if you've got one of these now, I've got one. I love mine. I'm not going to lie. And I do love a spot of colouring. Anybody who knows me knows I love me colouring. But you're going to get a completely different look. And do you know what, Patricia? You've given me a great idea. I was just thinking of colouring it in like with me alcohol markers, like things like my tri-blends. But you've given me some inspiration tonight by suggesting this and asking if it would work. Because I'm going to say, absolutely going to work beautifully. And you've got that two-tone of colour because these are magic markers. They're absolutely fabulous. And the lovely thing is that you've got that fine nib applicator, the fine tip, which is the 0.9 mil on your pen, and it tells you there, and you can see it gives you little indications of where your colour goes from the gold to the yellow in this one, which is just absolutely gorgeous. And it catches the light. I can see it in these studio lights, Joe. When I'm turning it around, I can see the difference that it's catching straight away. They're absolutely beautiful.
I think it's a testament to the quality of the ink, Debbie, isn't it? Because sometimes these styles of pens can look a little bit scratchy, can't they, on a smoother cardstock or something like a vellum, sorry. But that doesn't. The coverage there is awesome. It's
absolutely beautiful. Shall I stick with the? Shall I stick with me? Yeah, I'll stick with the Natural World. Natural World. Of course, that's Natural World, Debbie. It is the Natural World.
I think maybe you should let me have the calendar afterwards, Debbie. I could continue colouring it in for you.
Honestly, this is. I love.
I've got another set over here.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Do you fancy having a colour?
I don't know if I'm meant to use them or not, but who knows? Don't tell Tracy. We'll be fine.
Shh, she'll never know. She'll
never know.
Now, do you know the answer to when you said about the coverage? Do you know if you feel it starting to, you just need to pump it again for letting it come through. So, but the coverage on there, and I can see in this green where you've got the two shades of green in there, from the light green to that turquoisey blend, it just looks absolutely beautiful. I love these, and thank you, Patricia, because now I'm going to be using these on one of my projects in my calendar. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, I'll do a bit more colouring to show you. I've kind of veered off from my first demo, so sorry, producer Georgina, this wasn't planned.
thing is with this as well, Debbie, if you, oh no, you wouldn't necessarily do it on here, would you? But I'm thinking, let's say if this was a printed watercolour cardstock we were looking at, right?
Yeah.
You would actually be able to get a shade and dimension with these, wouldn't you?
Yes,
because
you
you'd
would.
be able to put it down one side and then pull it out with some water if you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
So using it almost like one of the aqua markers, really.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what you could do. And again, you can see straight away. Let me see if I can. Oh, there. Look, the two colours. Oh, beautiful.
Ooh.
So this just shows you that this is why they're called the flip markers. They're absolutely beautiful. Like I said, this fine tip applicator gives you that that performance, that lovely silky smooth performance when you layer the colour down, and it is the hybrid. We're calling it an hybrid. It always sounds wrong when you say that word.
Why?
But it's an hybrid of two metallic special. Well, it's the hybrid metallic that's got those two colours in that one pen, which means it applies instantly out of that fine tip there, and it does look absolutely gorgeous. And it creates those iridescent designs every time you catch the light. It catches a different colour between those two. It flips between the two colours, which is why they're called flip markers, and they are absolutely incredible. And like I said, stay tuned because I'm going to show you lots of different techniques through these 2 hours. I almost feel like 2 hours is not going to be enough for this one, Joe. I was saying to this at the beginning, we could get all of this done and easily. I mean, take a look at that. That looks absolutely incredible. You can see the transition of colour between the two.
You've gone a bit Yorkshire Rose there, Debbie, with that, haven't you?
I have actually. Yeah, I didn't realise they were going down that line. But it's just showing you again. Shall we go in with what colour? What colour would you suggest? What shall we? I'm thinking. I might go in with a bit of blue here. I'm going to change it up a little bit. Please excuse my colour coordination. Oh, no, I tell you what, let's go in with that green. That's a nice green. Oh, no.
You know, we keep laughing at you saying shake it and then gently pump it before you use it.
Yes.
It says shake it and gently pump it on the side of the pen, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
It says shake marker and gently pump tip.
And you were all taking the mick out of me earlier, weren't you?
Tip before use is what it says. There you go.
But that's exactly what you do with it, Joe. You give it that give it a good, I say a good shake, a nice shake. Give it a good shake and then a nice gentle pump, and that's all you need to do. And you get that lovely ink coming through. You get that lovely ink coming through there. I'm laughing, Joe, because
I don't know why
I've gone out my lines.
there's things I can say and they're not funny, and then you say them and they become funny. I don't know why.
Oh, look at these colours. I'm so sorry, but honestly, I you know me, I'm in my happy place when I'm colouring, and it's the colours. I can see the two colours coming through. That's why. And I know right now you're probably thinking, I can't see anything, but believe you me, you've got that gorgeous metallic sheen, that shine, that glittery.
What I would say is they look amazing on screen, right? They look so much better in person to the naked eye, don't they, Debbie?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You're going to be blown away when you get them home. Look at that.
And that's not dry yet. That's not dry. It's still wet. Oh, God, excuse my little going out of my line. Woo! There we go. I'll stick there. Woo! Cover my finger up. Can't see it. Trust him to come in right close. Oh, Adam, there with your joystick. Behave yourself. Coming in very close. Showing up all my little, what do you call it there? My little misdemeanors. Is that a word? Misdemeanors? Mistakes?
Yes, that's a word, yeah.
We'll go with that one. We'll go with that one.
I mean, I didn't even see it, Debbie, to be honest.
Well, I did. Because you know I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. Adam with his extreme close-up. I mean, I thought George was fantastic with his joystick, but flipping heck. Adam is amazeballs, is all I'm going to say. Amazing. Oh, they're being little naughty in my ear. Have you noticed?
They are.
They're a little bit naughty in my... Oh, look at that, look at that.
Wow.
Just delicious. Isn't that gorgeous? But again, yes, it's going to work. In answer to Patricia's question, these are going to work beautifully on your calendars, and Debbie's going to have to stop working because I am literally going to get lost in my little bit of world of colouring. You know, I go into a Sarah colouring coma.
Yeah,
I think everybody else does.
It's almost like you just get taken away, isn't it?
Do you know what? I am literally, my breath has been taken. Breathtaking is the word.
Are you flabberwhelmed?
Flabberwhelmed?
Yeah, you flabberwhelmed.
You and that word, flabberwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Debbie!
Oh!
Counter.
Does that mean I can carry on colouring while you do that bit?
Yes, it does.
Thank you.
It does, Debbie. You carry on colouring. Don't you worry about that. It is, of course, time for a craft countdown. And the amazing thing about that is, of course, is that we're going to bring you some incredible products, but for a limited time only, which is absolutely fantastic. Right, let's kick off then with the deals that we've got available for you in this craft countdown. How long do we have, Georgina? We got to all of there's two of me.
Two?
There we go. There were two of me on the screen at the same time. Joe squared. Right, you've got 20 minutes to get these in your basket and get them checked out. We're going to kick things off with something from Totally Tiffany, which is fantastic. It is your Kirsten buddy bag that you've got here. Now, this is fantastic because it is absolutely massive. It's a whopper, this one. The size of it is brilliant for storing your finished makes. You know, if you go to things like craft fairs and stuff, you want to organise all of your finished makes in them. Perfect for that. You also is great for storing products in as well, whether it's things like your stamps, your dies. Brilliant as well for, you know, when you go on holiday, Debbie, and you want somewhere to put like your travel hairdryer and your travel iron and your few bits and bobs, your laundry detergent and stuff. Pop it in there, stick it in your case. There's so many different great ways of using these. Great as a little project bag if you're into things like knitting and crochet as well. A few balls of yarn in there, a pattern, your hooks or your needles in there, and you're going to be set to go for that. Really is awesome. You guys are loving this. It's jumped into so many baskets. Right, the next product we have for you is a foil press stamp die, which is this one just here. Now, it is your save the date. One day, Debbie.
One day.
One day, Debbie.
Me and you both, Joe. Me and you both.
One day I'll be coming to you asking you to make my save the dates for me using this. I don't know when that day will be. One day soon. It's amazing. It's 50% discount on this. It works, of course, in conjunction with our foil press, which is an amazing piece of kit. So make sure you grab a hold of that. Right, we've got some Sharon Callis for you on the show as well in this crafty countdown. This one is your butterfly friendship that you've got. You've got beautiful stamps and dies in here as well to create the most beautiful, opulent, ornate butterflies. You can't have too many butterflies in your stash, let's face it. And you definitely can't have too many when you've got a 60% saving on them as well. $5.19 or $6.78 if you want to get your hands on them. Remember though, you've only got 17 minutes and 27 seconds to get your hands on these, so you're gonna have to be fast. Right, next, card blanks and envelopes. You can't have too many card blanks and envelopes, you really cannot. 50 pieces here, so 25 cards, 25 envelopes. You have got 5 different colours in here, so I'm going to open this up and I'm going to show you. I'm going to go for it, Debbie. Let me share with you then what you've got in here. So 5 different colours. You've got that lovely creamy pink colour, that gorgeous kind of very minty, or I'm going to call it more of a sagey green, that lovely darker green in there. And then you've got that, oh, my favourite, Debbie, peach in there as well. Gorgeous, really lovely selection. 25 of those. They're in a 4x6 size, and then you've got the 25 envelopes that you need to match that as well, which is fantastic. So make sure you grab hold of those. $2.99. $2.99. We're giving it away. And then the last one I have for you in this craft countdown is your Positivity stamps and dies. These are adorable. It's your perfect. I'm not getting anything out of Debbie. She is in well and truly away over there, aren't you, Debbie? You're colouring
I'm so sorry, but
not a problem.
Oh my gosh, look,
go for it.
I've just seen them now. Look, I've just literally looked up. I was like, I heard Positivity. I was like, let me have a little look. That is a
$4.99, Debbie.
That's fantastic.
$4.99, $5.73 if you want to get your hands on that. $3.99 or $4.58 if you are a platinum member, which is fantastic. But remember, you have only got 16 minutes to get your hands. On those. To get your hands on those amazing deals. All 5 of those products. Do you want me to remind you of them one more time? You've got your Kirsten Buddy bag. Limited stock.
Oh no!
Oh, Kirsten's limited stock. She's a lady in demand. Let's pop that over there. You've also got that save the dates foil stamp die. That's what I was looking at. Thank you. Then we've also got for you Sharon Callis, which is this one here. You had the Caring Thoughts. And then, all you cool cats and kittens, you've also got your Positivity there as well. Have you seen, Debbie, Did you watch Tiger King, first Tiger King?
No, I told you I've not watched it yet.
Debbie.
Still haven't watched it. Still haven't got
Tiger
there.
King
I've not
2.
had a chance yet.
Tiger King 2's out.
Wait a minute, I thought one of them were in jail.
Well, they are.
Well, they both are.
No, one of them's in jail.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Carol Baskin, she's not in jail. Anyway, you need to watch it, Debbie. You'd love it. Honestly, it is a right drama llama of a programme. Right, let's go back to those amazing markers. Let me remind you again then of the 2 different options you've got when it comes to this. They're not an option really, because I think 80% of you are going for both of these, which is excellent. But it's a flip marker, the way that it flips that colour from one to the other with all of that gorgeous iridescent sparkle and spangle in there as well. This is your Cosmic Wonder. You've got Comet, Nebula, Eclipse, Cosmos, Galaxy and Lunar. And then this one here is your natural world. You've got sunset, moonlight, rainforest, prairie, marine and reef. $14.99 or $19.95. That becomes $11.99 or $15.96. $11.99 is only £2 a marker as a platinum member, Debbie. Isn't that sensational value?
Sorry, what did you say? I'm so sorry, I was a mile away then. I just heard my name. Oops.
As a platinum member, they work out £2 per marker.
Wow.
Don't you think that's great value, Debbie?
Well, absolutely it is. I'm having time of my life.
Are you going to let me have that calendar page yet?
I am. Well, look, shall I show you what I've got with it? In fact, shall I pop it down there for you, Adam? Let him get close in with his joystick. There you go. Come on, get in there. Come on, get in there. Come on. I'm having a time of my life.
Oh, Debbie.
Take a look. Can you see now when I turn it and catch the light?
Wow, the
different
trousers.
colours running through there. They are absolutely beautiful. And this is on your white cardstock, which is that gorgeous, super smooth cardstock. I promise I'll put the pens down now. I am going to go back to my original
Can I have a go
demo.
on that one?
You want to have a go?
Do you want me to do a different page? Do you want to keep that page? You do, don't you? You want to keep it and finish it yourself. I know what she's like, you see. I know what she's like. She's like, don't you colour my page.
Just be careful, it's still wet, Joe. Remember, the water soluble, so they need a little bit of drying time.
Do you want me to take that page out for you?
Well, shh, we aren't Tracy noticing. Don't let Tracy. Tracy might see. They're busy at the minute, but they might not notice. But just be careful what you're doing. Watch what you're doing. That's it. Tear it out yet. Nobody will notice. Nobody will notice. There we go. I'm safe. I'm safe. Absolutely fabulous. Do you want to see a couple? Thank you. It's our secret.
Don't tell anyone. Don't tell
anybody. No. There we go. Have you smudged it?
No, how dare you?
Your ass.
I haven't smudged it.
Little devil. I'm going to put that down there for a future project later on, because I've just thought, what a great idea, Patricia. You've set little light bulbs twinkling in my head there. But yeah, absolutely, we're going to work with them as well. Shall we answer Mary's question?
Oh, I might do the Schmetterlings. Shall we answer Mary's question?
I saved that one because I thought I would come back to that. Shall I show you the other things that can go on top?
Oh, let's.
Perfect. I'm going to show you.
Oh, I've got to give it a gent. Oh no, it's not primed. I've got to give it a little pump.
It might be already primed, yes. Some of them might be already primed.
Oh, it is already
right.
primed.
Would you like to see Mary's answer? The answer to Mary's question.
Yes,
Does it
please.
go in MDF? There we go. It's an MDF for you. Now, this is an Home Sweet Home one. What I've got with mine is I've taken a little MDF. I've actually given it a covering, so I've given it a coating from the MDF with, do you know the stuff that we do, which is called Pebeo? Let me get this right.
Drawing gum?
No.
Gesso.
Gesso. Thank you. It is the white gesso. You could do it with the black gesso as well. You'll get a different effect. So just to cover it, it gives it like a covering, a coating, something for you to get started with and to make that colour, that metallic colour, pop. So on here, I've actually given it a coating, but I've actually, don't know if you can see my little design that I've done there, but I fancied one for my craft room. So I've put Debbie's craft room and I've doodled it in pencil first, and then you can take your pens. Now again, it's going to be which colours am I going for? I'll have them all out. I'll have them all around me. And I've definitely got to have a bit of purple, haven't I? Little bit of purple on the Debbie, of course, because
Got to have purple, Debbie.
Of course you
Debbie,
have.
do you know I've got a purple suit now?
You've got a what?
A purple suit.
When did you get the purple suit?
A Crafter's Companion purple suit.
Really?
It's for an upcoming secret thing that's happening next week that I can't tell you about, that you might be able to guess. But I had a photo shoot in it yesterday, and they've let me keep it. And it's a Crafter's Companion purple suit.
Right. So are we getting purple dresses?
Sorry?
Purple dresses? Are we getting
I'm
some
not
purple
sure.
dresses? What do you mean you're not sure, Joe? What do you mean you're not sure?
Imagine if you had a purple one, you had a purple dress and I had the purple suit, we could go out.
Yeah.
We'd go arm in arm, we'd be like the Posh and Becks and Newton Aycliffe.
I like that idea. I like that idea. That sounds absolutely phenomenal. But literally, all I'm doing now, Joe, is I'm literally going to colour it in. So they're going to have a little bit of pink.
Oh, Debbie, don't they look amazing?
Don't they? Aren't they fabulous?
Honestly, the most sparkly schmettlings you've ever seen with these.
Exactly. And depending on the colour that you use, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of a thicker one here, a little bit of brush lettering. They're perfect for doodling and all those kind of things. But they are absolutely phenomenal pens that I know you're going to absolutely love. And I can tell, Joe, straight away, you, without a shadow of a doubt, are going to love these pens. Once you see how they work, and again, I'm trying to talk and colour at the same time. And
it's not easy, Debbie, is it?
It's not easy. Oh, look at this side by side, Joe. Look at this.
You've only got...
Watch what Lord Adam's done.
You've only got just over,
Debbie.
It
says 2 minutes. Hang on a minute. I'm getting a bit carried away with myself then. It's because I looked up and I saw something on screen. But you're going to see what is a wizard. A wizard.
He's a wizard. He's good with that joystick, isn't he?
He is absolutely fantastic with that joystick. He really is. But how fantastic are these? You can see, and I'm just going to layer a little bit more down there. The two colours coming through. On this pink, there's like a hint of pink and purple running through there. And it just looks insanely good. Insanely good. And I can't wait for, feedback from everyone. Tell us what you think. Have you already had a chance? Watch this. Oh,
amazing.
Look at you with your schmeddling there.
I know.
Look at you go. But again, just look absolutely gorgeous. And it's just a case of what colours are you choosing? What colours are you going in with? I think I'm going to have a little bit of this. I'm going to mix mine right up. I'm going to have loads of different colours.
And I just think they're not only amazing that you can do so many different things with them. Like, we're colouring them here, Debbie, but we could be writing with them. We could be doodling. We could be embellishing with them. They're just something that you're going to have so much fun playing with. I'm having loads of fun playing with them.
Well, I love a bit of doodling, and I've just not long since started doing a bit of journaling. These are going to be perfect for your journals as well.
Imagine your art journals, what they're going to look like.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I'm debating.
I wonder if Jan's seen these. She's going to love them. They're right up Jan's Strasser, aren't they?
Jan, absolutely up Jan's Strasser. She loves them. She literally has been playing with them ever since she had a show, because she did them down at Create and Craft. So she's absolutely had a blast with them, and I know that she has fallen head over heels in love with these pens. As have most of our craft experts. I know Michelle, she was telling me how much she loved them. I know Debs, these will be up Debs' street as well. Should I have a different shade? Yeah, I'm going to have a different shade of blue for that, the bottom part. But again, absolutely gorgeous. You've got to burst out into song then, Adam, with the deep shade of blue. I thought we were doing a little bit of Steps tribute then.
It's not a Steps, doesn't like Steps, he told us last week.
Pardon?
Debbie. Doesn't like them. Thinks they're rubbish, he says. Sorry, hang on. Whoa, stop the show. Oops. Georgina, what was that?
Whoops.
Did you say no one likes Steps, Georgina? I thought you said, name me a person that likes Steps, and I was genuinely about to leave the studio. Just saying. Right? Well, I think that would be very presumptuous of us to say that Steps fans are only can be identified based solely on their appearance, Georgina.
She started something now. What is Adam's music taste, so we can clear this up?
Terrible.
Country?
Likes a bit of country.
I thought you were going to tell me some heavy metal or something then.
Oh,
country.
No,
I
Adam.
expecting that.
Our Adam, he loves a hoedown, our Adam. Take your partner by the hand and all that.
Yeah, a bit of line dancing.
Exactly, Steps is a bit of country, isn't it? 5, 6, 7, 8.
You learn something new about people that you work with every single day. Adam, that's a new one on me. I was not expecting that at all. That's amazing. Didn't realise you had a little bit of country there. I'm not going to lie, I do love a bit of Steps. Yeah.
I'm going to have to leave you colouring in. I'm most put out. I'm going to have to stop my colouring for a second and do some actual work, as you call it, Debbie. We have got a recap for you. The Crafty Countdown items, they are so busy. You've only got 5 minutes and 20 seconds left to get a hold of them. Let me take you back through them again. So you've got the Kirsten Buddy Bag, which is this one just here. Absolutely perfect size for holding all of your finished makes. Great for holding some of your storage wallets that you might want to pop it into there, or holding your products. The great thing is it's got nice and lots of headroom in there as well, so you can fit loads in that one. The other one I want to share with you is the foil press. It is your save the date foil stamp die item that you've got just here. So that was the second one you had. Then you also had the Sharon Callis, beautiful butterflies with the stamps and the dies there in those. A 50%, I'll just change those details for you. It is a 60% saving on those particular ones there. Then we also had as well the card blanks and envelopes for you. 25 card blanks, 25 envelopes in there, 4x6 size, which is awesome. $2.99 or $3.88. And then we also had this one just here for you, which is your perfect. You've got 4 dies, 7 stamps in there for you. Right, Debbie, I know everyone is like enthralled by the colouring at the moment, but I don't want anyone to miss out on the Crafty Countdown item. So we're going to give you a moment to check out your baskets, and then we'll come back and do some more colouring. Here's all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Agoo! Agoo! That's your 90-second klaxon to let you know that's all you've got left before the end of the craft countdown. You need to check them out. Debbie, we've got to move on from the flip markers, but Debbie's got so much more that she wants to show us on them, haven't you, Debbie?
Absolutely.
So we will do a few more techniques before we move on. But then also, we've got other fabulous sparkly markers to show you as well. And there's brilliant stencils, there's ink pad collections. I mean, there's so much to get through on this Colour Me Happy show.
We'll get through everything, I promise. We'll get through everything. I was just having time in my life. I'm really enjoying myself in the Colour Me Happy show. So I've just finished my little project, my little Debbie's craft room. But again, when you flip it and, reverse it, I'm going to say then. When you flip it in the certain light, you get the two colourways coming in there. So I've got myself a little project on MDF. But I did say you could do little techniques with it as well. So I'm just going to show you a couple. I've got myself a little bit of watercolour cardstock here. I did this morning and I wanted to show you it again. These are water soluble pens, which means you can have a little play with them as well by simply doing as daft as this sounds, are you ready for this, Joe?
Right.
We're just going to splash little bits of dots all the way across, and then we've got a water spritzer, and we're going to simply spritz on.
Oh, Debbie, look at that.
And watch what happens. And again, you can mingle those colours in. What I don't want you doing is going in with your nibs now and going in to add more. Just do it once and then you've got that, and let that dry, because the one that I did this morning, and I did it with those 2 colours, and I've actually just mounted it onto some black cardstock. Oh!
Oh, it ends. It's over. They think it's all over. It is now. I hope you got what you wanted. If it is in your basket, you may still be able to check it out. So do be super quick. But that was another craft countdown. You've got to make sure you watch our shows live. That's the only way to ensure that you're going to get your hands on those hot offers that are the crafty countdowns. Back to you, Debbie.
Right, so I said it was water soluble. We've done it again in the spritz. You let that dry naturally, or heat. You can heat tool it. Use your hot glue gun, not your hot glue gun. Your heat tool. This was the one that I did this morning. Now I did say to you that because it's water soluble, you might just dilute slightly. But if our Adam can come in close, you can still see the areas where I started it with the dots. Before I spread it with the water, you can still see that iridescent pop of the 2 colours and that flip colour that goes in. I just think these are absolutely fabulous. So it does mean that you can do little background techniques as well. So let that dry off naturally, Joe, because it is absolutely fabulous. And then, of course, you could do that sort of technique onto your glass mats as well. So pop a couple of colours down. I'm going to go in with a few colours here, but again, just simply pop little bits, splashes down, and then literally all I'm going to do again, Joe, is spritz my water onto the top, get my watercolour cardstock and do the picking up technique where you can create some really beautiful backgrounds. You can see the iridescence on there. So they are water soluble, and this just shows you a perfect example of how water soluble they actually are. But you've got that beautiful metallic still running it through, and I will dry that off again. We'll come back to that in a bit so you can see how fabulous that looks. But again, create some backgrounds, and you've still got the iridescent sparkle on there. I can still see in areas where that picks that up. So you can create little inky backgrounds with them as well, Joe. So they are absolutely incredible. But I promised producer Georgina I will move away for a little bit. We'll come back and show you some more techniques.
Oh, are you sure you'd have done already?
Is that because you're enjoying yourself over there,
Are you
Joe?
sure?
I love it. You're getting carried away. You're really enjoying them, aren't you, Joe? Really enjoying
I'm doing
them.
that thing where, you know, if you're when you're like a 7-year-old, you think if you sit really quietly when it's bedtime watching the TV,
yeah,
no one will see you and they'll forget about you and you'll be able to stay up past your bedtime. That's the thing I'm doing. Let me just share this. Look at how shiny and sparkly.
Look at the iridescence and the pop of the 2 colours, Joe. That's what we're trying to get across here. Why they're called the flip markers, because of that lovely iridescent, metallic, those 2 tones in that one pen, which just creates something
absolutely love it.
Amazing.
Brilliant. Right, let me share with you then again the colours that you have got in this particular collection. So let's start with the Cosmic Wonder, which is this one here. So in here, the way that they play and flip the colour between the light is amazing. In here then you've got Comet, Nebula, Eclipse, Cosmos, Galaxy and Lunar. You can see it's on white card at the top there and black card at the bottom. And, I mean, I'm going to go as far as to say some of them give you a completely different colour depending on the cardstock you are using. The other option you've got, pretty much everyone's going for both of these at the moment. Sunset, Moonlight, Rainforest, Prairie, Marine and Reef. That is your Natural Wonder collection that you have right there. So make sure you snap them up. Lots of you going for both on those. Very, very busy. Now, Eclipse stamps is what we are going to look at next. Oh, I've got so much stuff out over here. So many gorgeous goodies for you to play with in this show. I got so carried away with the colouring, I forgot the comments, Debbie. We'll come back to those in a minute. Right, Eclipse alphabet. These are fantastic. They're brilliant, just as a standalone alphabet die, if that's how you want to use them. And I'm going to level with you. You'd pay more than this, I think, just to get a decent alphabet die of this size. £24.29 is what you're looking at. You get A, you get B, you get C, you get D, you get the gist. You get all of them in there, and You get getting the ampersand as well in there too, which is awesome. But these really come into their own when you stamp over the gorgeous stamps that go with them. Deb, I don't suppose you've got just one sample to hand there of you, just to show what I mean?
I've indeed.
I've got the butterflies, the balloons.
Which ones have you got?
The butterflies, balloons, florals, and then the stars. You get all of them included. 60 elements in total within here, which is amazing. And it's a saving of $30.95 or $35.75, which is really, really awesome value for money. The alphabet on their own should be $22.99. They're beautiful, aren't they, Debbie?
Absolutely stunning. I will just show you a few samples. I want you to see how gorgeous these are. I cannot believe the price for that. That is amazing, and it creates that beautiful eclipse feature. But by cleverly using those stamps as well, you can create your backgrounds, and then the word is hidden in them words. I just think, in those backgrounds. But if you have things like layering stencils, or, you know, all those kind of things, again, you can see the happy hidden in there. They're just incredible. And not only that, they're incredible because they're an alphabet. This is just the kind of techniques that you can do and create with these.
Beautiful.
You can personalise people's names. We've got Alice on there.
Ooh.
Again, absolutely incredible.
Alice? Who's
Party
Alice?
invitation. You behave yourself, young man. But again, absolutely incredible. Eclipse stamps, alphabet stamps, bring them together. Stamps can be used on their own, alphabet can be used on their own. Bring them together and you create this beautiful eclipse effect. Absolutely stunning. What is more stunning is I cannot believe for all of that, what I've just mentioned, for that price on the screen. It's
amazing, isn't it? That's what you pay just for the alphabets. I'm still not sure who Alice is. Anyway, we're going to move on. We're going to have a look next at the incredible stencils that we've got for you. And they are absolute whoppers. They are huge. They're 11 3/4 inches square, these ones. And they are beautiful. You get 8 of them in here. Look at the whacking great saving you've got again, would you? 38.36 or 47.46 is your saving there on those ones. So what you're going to get in here is you're going to get the hearts, which are the falling hearts. How lovely. This one here is your wood. That's the wood grain. Then you've got, I love this, the sketched swirls, Debbie. Beautiful. It's very Dali-esque, isn't it?
Mm-hmm, absolutely,
nice.
I love that.
You've got dots and spots.
So useful.
This one here is your natural stone. Natural stone, I see almost like a crackle glaze though in that. If you were to use it on something like a tile, I think would look awesome. This one here is your deco tiles. Very Moorish, that one. I love it. Then this one is your Moroccan tile. Do love a Moroccan tile. And then you've got a Chesterfield leather as well. Get all 8 of them for that price.
Absolutely love that
25.56, 31.84.
They're just shy of 12 by 12.
Yeah.
12 by 12. Think about your 12 by 12 paper. We're talking 12 by 12 in stencils. Amazing. Think of all the things that you can do. Not only can you emboss if you've got your Gemini Pro with them, but you can also take these into your inks. We've got loads of inks on the show today, but you could do things like, you know, Jam brings loads of sparkle mediums, you know, from Cosmic Shimmer and Creative Expressions. You could be stenciling through them with all your glitter pastes, your texture pastes. You can do things with your pigment opaque pigment ink pads, add your clear embossing powder on top of those once you've inked them through, water reactive ink pads. There's a ton of things that you can do. You can even do a really good technique where you stencil through them and then take your art liners and draw around the outside of it as well. So these are some of the samples. I'm just going to show you a few of the kind of things that you can be creating, because although we say 12 by 12, don't just see them as a 12 by 12. What on earth am I going to do with a 12 by 12? You've got to cut down into them. You're going to use other things that you have in your crafty stash. You're going to make home decor pieces. That one is absolutely stunning. You can't see it with the camera, but it's a raised texture. It's been embossed and then inked over.
Oh, nice.
Incredible. And then, of course, one of our good old-fashioned favourites, some gilding wax, where, again, you can take your gilding wax. That was a dome card, but it's got slightly squashed as we've been using this. But, again, absolutely incredible. So these are fantastic stencils at a price, I believe, we've never seen before. I've never
Absolutely,
seen
lowest price ever, I believe. 30, you are saving way more than you're spending. Well, Platinum members are saving £43 on these, which is incredible, or over $50 you're saving, which is amazing value for money. Now, resist stamps. These are rather fabulous. Now, the concept behind these is that you will heat emboss these, stamp them, heat emboss them, and then do your resist techniques over the top. You absolutely can do that, and they are worth getting just to do that alone. However, I think you can see clearly and immediately you're going to be able to bring them into lots of other techniques as well. So you've got your delightful butterflies. How delightful. These ones here are your wildflowers and butterflies. I love this one here. This is your swirling florals. Then you've also got the magnificent mandalas there. I love this one, spring blossom. It's like gorgeous cherry blossom, isn't it? And then finally, your flowers and buds there as well. 26, 36, 32.83 is your price on those ones there. Make sure you grab a hold of those. Beautiful again, these, aren't they, Debbie?
They are, and the whole idea behind it is that resist technique. So you could be using things like your white embossing powders to create the resist. So use the stamps, create that resist, and then use your inks over the top to create some really beautiful effects. Take a look at some of these samples so you can see what I mean by that resist technique. And they are absolutely incredible. Use your white embossing. Oh, Joe, it's catching. White embossing powder to create the resist technique, and then take all your inks and go over them to create these beautiful makes. Are you ready for some more? Shall I show you some more?
Always.
Come on, take a look at these. Absolutely incredible. But let's not forget stamps. They're stamps. At the end of the day, you're going to be able to use them in a whole variety of ways. That was one using white. Look at this one. Oh my days, that is stunning.
That's a double boom, delicious
That is
card.
absolutely a double blue. Look at this one though again. It's a stamp. Look how gorgeous that is. Colouring those in. They are absolutely magnificent stamps, but you can create all your beautiful resist techniques with them at, again, a phenomenal price that I don't think I've ever seen that low on the screen that you're seeing right now.
Another amazing price for you. Some great deals on stamps. Some smaller, more conventional stencils. Try that again. I'm very lispy again today, Debbie.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah, I know.
Bless you.
Some days I'm quite lispy, some days I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm having a very lispy day today. These are some conventional style stencils, which is hard to say if you're feeling a bit lispy. They are layering stencils as well, which is brilliant, and they create these gorgeous projects here, as you can see. Look at that, you're buying one, getting two free. You've got those gorgeous poppies, you've then got that radiant rose in there, and finally, the delightful daisies as well. All three of those coming your way, which is amazing. Layering stencils, Debbie. I mean, I've seen them before with our embossing files. I think I've seen the layering stencils just on their own stencils, you know.
They're absolutely fabulous, and again, you can create some really lovely techniques with these because they're stencils. You can layer up with our quick dry inks if you want to, with the water reactive inks, with the opaque pigment. You could mix them. They're in harmony. They work together, so you could mix water reactive with the quick dry with the opaque, and you can create some really nice techniques if you do that, because of course the opaque pigment ink is the open longer drying time, so it's a wet sticky ink, which means you can add clear embossing powder and add a little bit more detail, plus they blend absolutely beautiful. But take a look at some of the samples that you can create using these. These are phenomenal. I love these. I mean, take a look at the size of this card. This card is huge. Let me just tell you, it's absolutely huge. Whopper of a card, but again, create some really beautiful, gorgeous, beautiful techniques that you can do with them. So again, incredible. Oh my God. Is that right? Is that right? Is that price right?
Yeah, buy one, get two free. Buy one. I said you buy one, you get two free.
The Gobbath is well and truly smacked.
The Gobbath is snacker.
Absolutely. I
That's
am
a new one.
absolutely floored by that price. It's all I'm
Are you flabberwhelmed?
Flabberwhelmed, overwhelmed, overwhelmed?
No, overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Overwhelmed. Absolutely. I felt like breaking out into a wombling song then. Did you hear him? Did you hear him?
What did he say?
Because I'm singing. He thinks I'm singing. I'm not singing. He thought I were going to burst into the wombling song then.
A wombling song. Do you mean the Wombles?
Oh, yes, that's what I meant.
Wombles of
Wombles, the
Wimbledon, wombling free. Anyway, we don't miss out on those. We must go though and have a little look at these. I adore these because these are the most incredible metallic marker. And what they do, when I first saw them, if you look at the packaging, I thought that they was like silver on one side and then a colour on the other, and you had to trace round, yeah.
I bet you thought they were 2 in 1, where you went down with the silver and then went round with the outline, didn't you? I thought you did.
These are just, you just draw with them and the colour appears at the edge of whatever it is you're drawing, whether it's a big piece of flat colouring or it's just a little straight line. They're magical, Debbie.
These are definitely a technique in a pen because these are incredible. I remember when I launched these are magic, truly magic pens. You think the flip markers are? These are absolutely fabulous and they are back in stock. So let me just tell you, that means if you missed out the first time round, miss no more. Wait till you see what these can do because these are absolute beauties. So I'm going to start, which colour? I'll start with the pink one. Again, you need to give it a good shake. So give this a good shake. Now I'm going to show you, I've got 3 different cardstocks here. I've got black cardstock, white, and I've got some vellum because you can create some different effects. Can we go down there so you can see what I'm talking about, Adam? Thank you very much. Not that I'm trying to tell you to do your job or anything like that, but just so you can get the gist of what we're going to do. Because each of these pens contains 2 colours. So every single one contains 2. They're innovative, I can say it there, innovative pens that create that beautiful metallic effect, and they make such a powerful impact when you start using them. Joe, are you colouring again?
No.
I do know. I'm just looking over there. I'm thinking, what are you doing, Joe? You've been a little monkey there. Yes,
just colouring
you
my
are.
shit
You are
again.
getting carried away.
Once you pop, you can't stop with these, honestly.
But are you ready? Adam, watch this. So you're going to get that intense, opaque silver, and then watch the outline as I put this down. So I get, look at state of my fingers, I'm already inking up. So let's go in with, let's have a look. So we're going to go in with birthday. Now again, same as the others, they need to be pumped. So you just literally give them a nice gentle shake. It tells you again, shake marker and gently pump that tip before you use. But I'm going to go in, and will I be able to get it all on there? I think I can. Yeah, I think I can get in there. Did you see that? Did you see the magic happen before your very eyes? Watch that lovely, beautiful, gorgeous, opaque silver middle with that vivid coloured outline.
It's bonkers.
And it's I'm going to do it again with another colour. I'm going to go in with this blue one. Let's go in with the blue one. I'm thinking of this word, so I'm going to say it. I'm fancying some cake.
Birthday cake, yes please.
But look, that silver opaque, that beautiful opaque silver there. You don't need fine liners with this, guys, because it's done for you don't ask me how, there's something in here that has that magic, and it really does. It's specially designed with that 3mm tip on this one, so it's a bit of a thicker nib than the other one. The metallic flip, the metallic flip one is a 0.9. This one is a 3mm, so you can see the difference between the two. And it does mean, because of course you've got that gorgeous silver going down there. So again, let's try another colour. So
I'm thinking like, Debbie, I guess like one of the inks must be lighter than the other ink, and then it sort of like pushes it to the outside, but it is magical how it works.
Absolutely, truly magical. And honestly, you can go in, and I'm going to show you now with my 2 love arts. Adam, go in close. See if we can get in close. Look at that. So I've coloured me opaque silver. I've done the outline straight away. Didn't have to do anything. Didn't have to go and get me fine liner out. But again, straight away, when you go through, let's go through with my little harrow through my art there. It just lays it down instantly. It's specially designed with these bullet tip to dispense those 2 colours every single time you put these down in your strokes. And of course, if you love your doodling, you can get doodling away. You can mix up your colours. Let's bring in another one. Oh, I'm going to have a purple stem. You wouldn't really have a purple stem, but just so you can see the kind of thing that it does and creates. Look how gorgeous. And again, if you love doodling, you doodle away. Do you like Zentangling?
Oh yeah, with Zentangling, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
I mean, can you see how fantastic that looks? If I just hold that down and dispense that, you can see that silver and the outline absolutely perfect. You ready? Watch again.
Amazing. Oh, what blew me away earlier was when we looked earlier, Debbie, and you just coloured like a big square, and it still managed to push the colour to the outside, which is
so
bonkers.
Watch. I'm going to go in first of all, and it's even put me outline on the square, but watch now. Watch. I'm going to go in, make me square bigger,
bonkers. It's amazing.
Absolutely. When we talk about magic, this is
magic.
Super, super magic. Now, you can use these on heavyweight cardstock, papers and things like that. I'm going to show you on black. because I want you to see why we recommend white colour and why you get a different look. So shall we go in with, we're going with a pink. So again, if I go straight down, I'm going to do again. Oops, might just squeeze that on again. Bet, can you see the outline now, Joe? No, no. You get that beautiful opaque silver, but you don't get the outline. Because when you line them up side by side, just so you can see, wait a minute, Birth, I'll put Birth, but you can see the difference between the two. However, going on to things like vellum, this is when you can do all your lovely, again, I'll go in, and again, it does take a little bit of time to do this, but I want you to see how fabulous these are, and wait and watch while it dries, because it's going to start drying with that silver in. It takes a little bit of time, but you'll see it in a minute. Can you see it transforming before your eyes? Look again.
Amazing.
Magic.
Loads
Total
of
magic.
Loads of people chatting about these, Debbie.
Yeah, honestly, this is when you can do your techniques like this one. So this one's been done on vellum. It's got a lovely background technique there with a piece of cardstock underneath. And I'll show you what they've done with this to create that lovely technique. They've taken vellum. They've taken some white cardstock. They've gone down with, it depends how straight your hand is here with this one, Joe. I'll go in with me to show you how they've done that technique. Taken a piece of cardstock, give it a little shake. Because once you've primed them as well, guys, that's it. You just need to prime once, done and dusted. But again, you can go in with your different colours and create your different shades. But again, I want you to see this so you can see how she's created that lovely background. We have some amazing people on our design teams. They are uber talented. It's still open, the design team call out. Can just sort of mention that one for you. Let's go in with all the colours so you can see how gorgeous this is. And this technique is really, really easy. Very simple to do. Really simple to do. And then we'll start pulling this back out and going in with the other colours on top. But you get that gorgeous, beautiful, every single time. A great technique. You can doodle with them, embellish with them, write with them. Honestly, so much. Art journal. Do you love your art journaling? Is that something you've just started doing yourself? I've only just started. I know John's been doing it a while. Yeah, I'm really into the Violet Studio, you know, the ranges that we have there. But take a look. Coming close, Adam. He's coming in with his joystick. There you go. Take a look. I'll hold it there. Beautiful silver, opaque centre. Gorgeous outline. And that is how this lovely design team member by the name of Lisa West, give you a little shout out, Lisa, how she's created the background. And then literally, and now can you take a look at there over the top, it's got that lovely silver opaque, still even on vellum, even on transparent vellum, it's still created that gorgeous outline, and it pops that little bit more. So you've seen it on white card, you've seen it on vellum. You can see why we don't recommend black cardstock, because you can't see the outline. This is a magic pen that's got a specially designed special ink in there, that gorgeous beautiful metallic ink that's got two colours in the one, that opaque silver and the outline colour, the vivid colour, that literally when you pop that down onto your surface creates the magic. The backing stock, guys, let me just tell you that you only need 6 pens.
And
you don't
amazing.
need, honestly, these pens are absolutely fabulous.
£9.59.
Yeah, absolutely
Debbie.
incredible. Sorry, are you all right there?
I just dribbled on my colouring. Let me get some tissue. Don't take it on a close-up.
Oh God! So have you moved it? Have you moved it? Well, that shows you how water soluble it is, Joe. Oh God, love you. Do you know what I thought you'd done? I thought your retainer had dropped out. I looked over and I saw this. And I thought it had come out.
I get a bit, because I've got, for those of you who don't know, I've got braces in at the moment, so I get a little bit salivary sometimes. I was sort of talking, I looked up to talk to Debbie and I just dribbled all over my colouring. Really ruined it. Good job I missed my smettling, wasn't it? Anyway, right.
Oh Oh, God,
9:59 or 11:50. No, 9:59, 11:96. If you want to get your hands on these. Rosalind says, "Oh, these have definitely just fallen into my basket." She also says, "What amazing snowflakes you could make using these." Absolutely, you could. Mary's got these and they're awesome. She's loving the look of the resist as well. Oh, the lovely Michelle McCarthy's watching. Hello, Michelle McCarthy. She says, "Hi, Joe, Debbie. Hi, guys. Loving the show." Debbie, with these new pens, could you colour a stamp in and stamp with them?
Yes.
Oh, you could?
Yeah, because they've got that liquid effect, that water-soluble liquid effect. Yes, you can stamp with them, and then literally you could go back over afterwards to give it more depth. But tell you what we'll do, we'll find a stamp. I'll get Tracy and the guys to find me a stamp, and we'll stamp with one. While we're here, we'll do it. Well, it's going to be like a little bit of an open class tonight, as well as the fact that we've got these fabulous things on, just showing you lots of different techniques that you can do with them. We'll do that. We'll find a stamp, and we'll do a little bit of stamping with them as well.
All right,
Absolutely.
excellent. And I'll just tell you, I mean, it's not damaged in any way, my Schmetterling, and I've just finished it, Debbie.
Did you do it?
Done it. Do you want to have a look?
Go on then.
No. Look at this.
Oh, that's
Look.
amazing.
Look at it.
Amazing.
What a gorgeous schmetterling we've got there. Amazing. Right, let's move on then. We're going to have a look at some stencils next, I believe. Let's have a look at these are our layering stencils on an amazing deal, these, because you buy one, you get almost two for free. It's incredible value. You've got the poppies in here. You've also got the roses, the radiant roses, Debbie. And you've got the delicate daisies within there as well. You get absolutely all of those, which is awesome. Snap them up. A real bargain. Sarah Cases, looks like I popped by at the right time. It's always the right time to pop by when me and Debbie are here, isn't it, Debbie? Have you ever dribbled on your project, Debbie?
I have actually.
Have you?
Absolutely, I have dribbled on projects before.
On TV or only at home?
So here. I did it
Here?
once before where it's just literally spat out, gone down, and nothing I can do about it. But yes, sometimes I get a little bit animate. I don't know if you've noticed. I get a little bit carried away. I get a little bit enthusiastic, and sometimes when I do that, and I try to get everything out of the mouth, something comes out at the same time. So yes, it happened to me too.
We could give these, especially the orange one, because Johnny's a bit ginger. You know he's struggling, isn't he, with his he's struggling with his November. Maybe we could get this, and we could sort of do a bit of infilling for him, make it look a bit fuller with the orange one. Well, we'll see. We'll see how he goes next week. I want to tell you about the finger daubers. These have not been featured on a show since April. That is how we have struggled to keep these in stock, which is amazing. 7 months, $24.99, $32.99. You're multi-ordering on these. I can see why you've waited so long for them. A lot of you have a different set for all of your different collections of ink pads. Brilliant way to go. They're just fantastic. When you want to add detail into smaller areas, these are fantastic for allowing you to do that. Something else that's fantastic that I want to share with you is this week's, get it? Got it? Good. Ooh, yeah, it's from Violet Studios. 2 incredible card making kits and collections for you here. You've got die cut elements, you have got 12x12 and 6x6 paper pads, you have got embellishments within there as well. There is absolutely loads of awesome stuff in there for you. £35 or $50 if you want to get your hands on that. I think Adam's having some problems with his joystick in there, Debbie. Details are there on the screen for you. £35 or $50. He's going to be well and truly sick of us by the end of the day today, isn't he? I think we have, we've really put him through it today,
God
Debbie,
love
bless
him.
him.
God love him. Right, are you ready for a bit of stenciling?
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Always.
you. Just wait in there.
Always.
Wait and see if you're paying attention.
Always.
But these are so easy. You're going to love these. So you get a combination of a number 1, a number 2, and a number 3 that number 3 you can use independently, can I just tell you, because it's a gorgeous pattern. And the one I'm using is the Perfect Poppies. I love this one. But you can see they come in segments where they layer up, and you can see that quite vividly. So you're going to start with number 1. So I'm going to lay it down. Now I've taken quite a big piece of cardstock here, only because I forgot to cut some up just before the show, but you're going to forgive me. But I'm just going to hold it down with a bit of low tack tape. You could use things like, if you're in the UK, you could use things like our repositional spray, which I'm just going to grab one out from underneath, which is the repositional adhesive. You spray on the back of your stencils, 30 seconds to go tacky, and you pop it down. It doesn't move. It means you get that perfect stenciling every single time. Debbie is risking it for a biscuit. You can actually get hold of those on HSM website as well, because obviously we can't, with transportation, we can't send those through. We just can't. We just can't do it, Debbie. Yeah, we just can't do it. So I'm going to use, I've actually got a mixture here because I thought, well, I'll mix up a couple of colours. I've got grasshopper in my quick dry, so we'll, shall we go down with a bit of quick dry? Oh, no, I tell you what, we'll go down with some opaque. Let's go in with the opaque. We've got these on the show, haven't we? Now, opaque pigment ink is absolutely beautiful. It's really gorgeous ink, very, very spongy, beautiful foam in there that's got loads of ink and lots of what I call sticky ink, sticky wet ink. It means, and also it's absolutely gorgeous because it's
juicy.
Very juicy and very blendable as well.
Nice.
So you can mix up colours in here. Now I'm going down with this first layering stencil because it's wet, because it's juicy and it stays open. I'm going to say open time longer, so the open time in the drying time bit is longer than normal, which means that you can do things like add clear embossing powder to these to create some really beautiful enamelled technique with your heat embossing. So it's a great one to use, but they are also fabulous to blend with, so you could actually pop a couple of colours down and blend with them at the same time. So by that, I've actually, let me go and grab, just bear with me, Joe, just a second. And to show you what I mean, I'm going to go in with, can you see I've got the lighter green here? So I'm going to go in and I'm going to blend a little bit, because that's exactly what you can do with these. They're absolutely fabulous. And again, just showing you that blendability and how gorgeous they work with each other. So that's a couple of the colours that I've got down there. That's my first layer. So let's, in fact, Debbie, let's be clever about this. Put tops back on, move to one side, and lift that up, and you can see I've got my first layer. So first layer done, give it a nice little wash. Right now you're probably thinking, what on earth is that?
What's that?
But it's the magic that happens, because we're going to go in with number 2 and we're going to layer that across. We're going to put it in the same place. If you're going to use it and use, tape and things like that, just make sure you've got the right size. This isn't a 5x7. In fact, it's just shy. Yeah, it is. It's 5x7. It's exactly 5x7. Because I'm using opaque ink, I've got a little bit of slodging going off there.
Whoa,
if you're using quick dry, you wouldn't get that. And Harmony, of course, you wouldn't get that either. Oh, shall we have orange poppies or red poppies, Joe? What shall we have?
Orange poppies.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Shall we go orange?
Yeah, I think
orange.
so. You know, you can get them in all sorts of different colours, can't you?
No, do you know what? I'm going to do a little bit. Oh, where's the red gone? Where's the red gone? That's
in the opaque.
I'm looking for me red opaque.
Chinese
have you
red.
got it?
Well, I've got a red one. Would you like
please
it?
have it, please, Joe?
Don't tell Tracy, though.
I promise I won't tell her, but there's a big sign on them. Do not move these inks. Someone's been moving them. Not me. Can I just put a disclaimer out?
Is that not the red one there?
It's quick dry.
Oh, okay.
I wanted opaque. Thank you.
I was like, gosh, Debbie, if that's the red one there.
Bless you. No, you were right. I saw your little face. I could see your little face. You were thinking, oh yeah, what's she going there? I tell you what, we'll do some red and we'll do some orange. But what you'll get, this gorgeous effect. In fact, let's go in with a lovely orange poppy here. Oh, it's nice having a play. Oh, Joe, what's happened to time?
Oh, I know. Where's it going, Debbie?
What on earth? I have got tons of stuff. Honestly, you've seen stuff I got planned with my flick markers. I had got a ton of stuff with my flick markers lined up. I can't believe the time on the clock. That is insane.
Where does it go?
Honestly, I wish I could answer that question. It disappears is the answer to that question. Every time we come in this room, time... It's a different medium, isn't it, when we're in here?
Because time flies when you're having fun, Debbie.
Do you know what? I think it possibly could be. It could be. What do you think, Joe? We're having loads of fun.
I'm always having fun when you're here, Debbie.
Oh, bless you. Bless your little hearts. I heard that.
Adam's very bold tonight, isn't he?
He's been very bolshy,
I think
isn't
it's because you've been telling him what to do with his joystick. He doesn't like it. Now he's got very bold.
I know. I really shouldn't tell him what to do with it. I mean, I wouldn't like it if they told me what to do. Literally, I would be giving a little bit of sass. I'd be throwing some sass out there.
Would you?
Hush. Oh yeah, I'd be hush your mouth. I don't think so. So really, you should be telling me to hush my mouth, is what you should be saying. Debbie, don't be telling me what to do with my joystick.
Debbie, wouldn't dare.
Nah, because he loves me like I loves him too. It's Producer Georgina, I'll tell you, hush your mouth. See, that's a corker, that one, I love it. But can you see, and again, mixing up, so you could put in a couple of colours, and because of the opacity, I can go back in and mix up, so I can add that orange into there, and you can exactly do this. You can give them a little mix. So I fancied doing a little bit something different with this one. Let's give it a little bit of different. So I'm going to go in, put my orange back on there, Chinese red on that one, yep, put those daubers. Let me just tell you, these are invaluable. This sounds really greedy. This is going to sound really greedy, but I've got a set for each one.
Have you?
For my water reactive.
So greedy, Debbie.
I know it's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible, but I have. Only because they are different inks with different
No wonder they're never in
them.
stock. Debbie's hoarding them.
Shh. Adam, look.
Ooh, Debbie.
Honestly, it'd be absolutely beautiful. And in answer to producer Georgina's asking me in my ear, my craft room looks amazing.
Does it still tidy?
Oh, it's still immensely tidy. You'd be so proud of me, Joe. Absolutely
I am
so
so
proud of me. I'll tell you what I'm really proud of.
What?
Look at that.
Oh, sorry.
So can you see that? You little devil. I'm pointing at this, Joe.
Right, sorry, I couldn't see where you were pointing from over
but
here.
Can you see the opacity of that gorgeous pigment? And again, it's still wet, so if I wanted to add that enamel technique, I could do. And because it is wet, just take time when you're doing this little next bit, because I'm going to pop that over onto the top, number 3, layering that one down, and then I'm going to go in with, what should I go in with? I'm trying to think, what shall I go in with? I think I might go in with grass. No, I think I might go in with Spring Meadow. Yeah, Spring Meadow is going to be a nice one, isn't it? I might go in with... There we go. Spring Meadow, beautiful. Again, let's go in and we'll give it a little bit of a... Now, you could go over the entirety of it, but you know what I'm going to do, Joe? I'm going to go around the outside.
Oh, okay.
Around the outside, around the outside. I was thinking Malcolm McLaren then, producer
Malcolm
Georgina.
McLellan?
Yeah, round the outside. I think it was a song back in the 80s.
Oh, I don't know if I'm familiar with that one, Debbie.
I think it was, but yeah, producer Georgina thought I sounded like Eminem. I mean, I don't think I do, but yeah, I can see where. Is there a song that he did like that then, round the outside?
Yeah.
Which one was it?
Was it Will the Real Slim Shady Still Please Stand Up?
Oh, I love that song.
Oh,
we
can't sing any of them. They've all got way too many swears in them.
Do you know what though? I love a bit of Eminem. I'm not going to lie. Oh, I do. He still looks about 26, but he's like 50 now. The boy is ageless. He just looks incredible. I mean, I don't know what he does to get that. You know, it's just absolutely incredible. It really does. But let's have a look. Please excuse my little squidgy marks, but it doesn't matter because...
Oh, Debbie. Wowzers, trousers.
Take
look at that.
a look. And how beautiful, how gorgeous does it look? It's very...
I love the pigments.
Yeah, the pigment inks are absolutely fabulous. And of course, because it's still wet now, I could add the clear embossing and perhaps do little techniques. I could have started with water reactive and then added the outside one with the clear embossing powder because it wouldn't have stuck to it. But again, it just shows you the kind of things that you can be creating when you're cleaning your stencils, hot soapy water or a little wipe down. But again, I just think if I was to trim that off now, how beautiful would that look? It is stunning, it's powerful, it's packed full, it's absolutely gorgeous. At that price tonight, Gobbeth is well and truly snacketh because £8.38 for all 3 stencils. That's 9 stencils. Can we just put it out there?
Yeah, 9.
9 stencils for £8.38 is an incredible price today.
Shut the front door,
and even
Debbie.
better on the platinum price.
Shut the front door, honestly. Amazing. Yeah, you're not even paying for one as a platinum member. What you're going to get then is the poppies. You are going to get the radiant roses, and you're going to get those amazing daisies as well. Debbie is so desperate to get back to those fabulous flip markers. Honestly, I can just tell. I can sense it coming off her. She reeks of the desperation to get back to those flip markers, honestly. They are incredible. We're going back there very shortly. Lots of you have ordered those. I need to tell you again about the finger daubers that you've got in here. They are fabulous because I was going to open them, but I won't. They come in the plastic case, and then you've got all the daubers in there. It just means you can get into really intricate details. They're brilliant for like inking between, you know, on some of the newer dyes that we bring, you've got the open spaces so you can ink through them, stencil through them. They're perfect for that. They're great where you just want to have that precision application. They allow you to do that, which is fantastic. And they all come in that cute little case. They are hardly ever in stock. They sell out so often, so do grab them whilst they're here. $19.99 or $26.39 if you want to get your hands on those. But we are of course going back to Debbie's absolute favourites, the flip markers, because they are so incredibly busy. It is the launch. Remember, this is the last live hour of our Week of Wonders events, by the way, so if you want to stock up on these and get the double points, you will need to get them in this show. What you've got in here are 6 amazing colours that change when you move them around in the light. You've got 2 colours together in each pen, and then all of that fabulous sparkle and iridescence. You've got Comet, Nebula, Eclipse, Cosmos, Galaxy and Luna. That's your Cosmic Wonder. And then the natural world in here, you've got Sunset, Moonlight, Rainforest, Prairie, Marine and Reef in there. Again, $14.99 or $19.95 for each of those. Use your club inspired discount as well. Debbie, are you back in your happy place again, are you, Debbie?
Oh.
You're ready to go with these?
Because they are magic pens, they're incredible pens, they're water soluble, they're certified non-toxic, which means all your kiddies, anybody of any age can play with them. They're not going to harm, they're not harmful pens. They're fun pens, they're giving you a technique in a pen because they've got that hybrid of the metallic ink mixed in there. Those 2 colours that are coming through that one nib. Incredible. Beautiful on whatever cardstock you decide to use, whether it be black, whether it be white, whether it be a beautiful craft card. You flip it in the light and you'll get to see those 2 colours that run through absolutely perfectly. These are stunning pens, and I promise you, if you're just going for the one set tonight, I can promise you right now, you will be hurtling back to that website once you've had a play and had a little technique with them, and you're going to be getting the other set. It's just a question of what set you love the most. Can you stretch to both at that price tonight? If you can, then I would say it's well worth it. Your kids are going to love them, you're going to love them, and you know, they're absolutely incredible. So let's have a little play with them. So I'm choosing the Luna and the beautiful Comets for this one, and I'm going to do a little bit of a colouring. Now, I've used one of my cherry blossom embossing folders onto some white cardstock. So again, I've got a little bit of an embossed technique here, and this is something that you can do at home as well. Because you've got that lovely embossed technique, it means you can have a little play with them. So you can take your pen, again...
I couldn't stay away, Debbie.
I knew it, you'd go back,
and start
hadn't you?
colouring again.
Yeah, I knew you'd go back to them, Joe. I just knew you'd go back. But again, all you're going to do is highlight and pick up where these gorgeous embossed details are, and you're going to lay down your colour. And it's as simple as that. Now I'm using my cherry blossom middle to pop down that gorgeous silver. And I say the silver, it's got 2-tone silver in this one. Absolutely beautiful. And again, I'm going to have a little play with the Comet. So I'm going to bring this one in, and we're going to pop the colour down. And I'm going to work on one pen at a time. But because they are water soluble, are you still playing, Joe?
Oh yeah, I've moved on to the other pack now, and another Schmetterling. Got a new Schmetterling on the go. He's got fabulously pink wings. Look at this.
But of course, because you can still, I mean, I'm blending a couple of the colours there, so I'm going to get a real different effect with this one. But again, let's go in with, in fact, tell you what, I'll go in with pink first. Let's go in with the pink. And I'm just going to bring that out.
The pink's just a real wow, isn't it? The pink one, is that the... The Comet, is that the one you're using?
Comet, yeah. Pink. So it's the Comet one with this one. Then I'm going to go in and I'm just going to literally just at the ends blend the 2. But again, you get a different look. So again, you're just having a little play, but you can see the colour running through. And the best way to do this is, like I said, if you grab yourself some cardstock, if you need to pump, again, you just give it a little pump until it comes out. And again, you'll get to see the 2 colours running through there when it dries. So I'm just going to pop that there just for a second. Now, again, I'm just going to go in. And like I said, let them dry. You know, they are water soluble ones, but you can have a little play with them as well. So I'm going to go back in with my pink just around the edge like so. And again, I'm just going to have a little play.
Yeah, I am loving. I love that they flow so well, Debbie. For like a, so I think so often with like a pump action pen.
Yeah.
which is what these are essentially, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
You're used to like 4 or 5 strokes, pump, 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 4 or 5 strokes, pump, pump, pump.
Yeah, that's
4 or
what you
5
need to do.
strokes.
Yeah.
I find I'm doing very minimal amount of pumping with these.
Yeah, because they've got so much. They're so they're absolutely beautiful. These they really
Yeah, they
are.
flow so well, don't they?
They what? Sorry.
They flow so well.
They flow absolutely beautifully. Really do flow beautifully. So I'm just using my embossed detail to pick up where I need to go in, and then again I'm just going to turn that round and I'm going to have a little play. It's all about the playing with these pens. Different techniques, different kind of effects. Remember that they are water soluble, so you can also create your beautiful backgrounds, and I'll show you in a minute what I mean by that. But again, let's go in and have a little play. And I knew you'd get lost. I knew once you had a little play, you'd be lost.
No, I mean, they are very, very
flip
difficult.
markers.
And the thing is, I think it doesn't. These are some things. They're so accessible for everyone, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, you're going to be able to pick these up. You know, I think even as like emergency Christmas gifts, these would be amazing, Debbie.
Yeah.
Because who doesn't write? Who doesn't doodle? People draw. You know, I think that they're going to be fantastic if you've got journals. I know we've spoken about it before. I just think everyone can have a go with these and create something absolutely gorgeous. And because they do go on so many different surfaces as well, as discussed, you've just got a great opportunity to do something fabulous.
Yeah.
Which is what I love about them.
Yeah, and we've both got a little bit lost into the world of our colouring there. Now I'm going to use one of the greens as well. When these dry, you will get to see that flip of the colour, depending on how you use these, whatever light surface it is that you put them into. I'm just going to go in because there's one of my leaves that's under there. But use your embossing folders. Of course, you can go freehand if you love doodling. They're going to be right up your street, these. But I'm just using the edge of the embossed detail to pick up where I need to do the colouring in. So this is when we talk about different techniques that you could do with embossing folders. But once it dries, you get that lovely dimension of the two colours there, that beautiful, and they've got that iridescent design running through them that change as they catch the light, which is just absolutely fabulous. You can see that on the petals. But honestly, it's worth spending the time, because I'm going to show you the finished one and the finished result, because I promise you it's worth it. Let me tell you, because once you've done it, this is the kind of thing that you're going to be able to create. I've started with the one, and then you just build up and create it until you've finished, and you've got that gorgeous embossed design. Let them dry. Please let them dry. You can go back in and add some more detail if you want to add the detail, but they do things onto craft card as well. So I'm just going to bring in a bit of craft card if I can, because I've got a lovely craft card one here, and I've embossed again. So it's the same technique, but this time I'm just using a different colour. So I'm going to go on with the beautiful moonlight that's got the two-tone of the gold and the yellow running through this one. And again, if I just bring it and pop it onto some cardstock, and I'm going to go in with the black one, pump it down to get that lovely action going and the liquid coming through. But again, I can see, and especially on the black, I can see the two tones running through there, and you get that more so when you let it dry naturally. Again, you get that iridescent, beautiful metallic sparkle. It just produces two colours from this one single tip. Again, magic, absolutely magic. And of course, you can go in then and create the similar effect that we've just done, but this time I'm going in with my sunflower one, and I'm just going to use the embossed detail on craft card to create this look as well. So again, it's just all about having a play. Oh, I can see it different straight away with that one. So it's absolutely beautiful, and again, because it is a porous cardstock, you can use these. It's just incredible, absolutely beautiful. It looks stunning. And again, you'll get that two shades depending on the light source, how you tilt it into the light. You'll flip it into that light, hence the title flip markers, but you'll get a different look every single time. You'll see the two there going through there. But aren't they absolutely beautiful? Joe, I'm with producer Georgina on this. This is the first time I've done a show with you where literally I cannot get a word out of you.
Is this a good thing or is this a bad thing?
I suppose it depends where you're looking at it, Joe. You've got lost in your little word of colour in there, haven't you?
Yeah, but look at how gorgeous it is.
Look at this craft card. Look how beautiful.
Oh, Debbie, what a wow.
Absolutely sensational. And I'm going to use the orange for the middle bit. Let's go in with this one. But these are beautiful.
They literally
beautiful
are.
pens.
It is like, it does feel like they're kind of like a liquid glitter card, is the only way I can describe it. I know I've said that a lot today about these, Debbie, but that is kind of what they remind me of. You know, they're so textured. Oh, look at the, oh, Debbie, have you tried the Cosmos one?
Gorgeous.
Oh.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Look, it's got gold fabulousness inside it.
Yeah, absolutely. It really, really has. And again, Joe, once you've got this down, I promise you, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again, I'll sound like a broken record, but I promise, if you've only gone for one set tonight, I will guarantee you come back and you get yourself some more once you've got these home. Pens are pens. At the end of the day, pens are pens. You doodle, you embellish, you write, colour, lots of techniques. Again, I'll show you that lovely splash technique in a moment, what you can create the backgrounds with. They're water soluble. You can really have a lot of fun with them. It's one of those easy achievable. What's achievable? What on earth? Achievable crafts that anybody can create. Now, I'm just going to do half of my sunflower here, Joe, so you can see. Again, let it dry naturally, but the flip of the colour in the yellow there, the gold and the yellow, I can see together. In the gorgeous, beautiful sunset one, you've got a bit of gold and orange in there. So again, that flip, and doesn't it look absolutely incredible? And when you spend the time and take your time, Joe, there you go. Thank you very much, Adam. But again, from that to that, that's the kind of thing that you can do and you can create. And of course, to create your background technique, all you're going to do is choose your colours. And I'm just going to, wait a minute, what did I do with it, Joe? What did I do with it?
Do you want me to just quickly recap what colours you're getting in here, Debbie? Is that all right? Just a second. I'll tear myself away from my schmetterling. I'll show it to you. Look. Look at how shiny it is. Oh.
I knew you'd love them.
Amazing. Right, let's start off with Cosmic Wonder is the first one for you here. A look at that, absolutely beautiful. And these are the colours you've got in here. You've got Comet, Nebula, Eclipse, Cosmos, Galaxy, and you've also got the Lunar in there as well. That is your Cosmic Wonder. And then the other one you can go for is the Natural World. No matter which one you're going for, they are both double boom wow fabulous. So make sure you get them. $14.99 or $19.95 each. Aisha says Joe's colouring is getting to be quite fabulous. Thank you very much, Aisha. Mary says the gold is so pretty on the craft cardstock. Sarah says great to see Joe having a go. Stephanie says you go, Joe. Embrace the colouring coma. Thanks, Stephanie. Sarah says absolutely stunning, Debbie, and Adriana loving those stencils as well. How much do you think we can do? Like, how much more do you think we can squeeze in the last 20 minutes, Debbie?
Well, I was just going to show you again that lovely technique in case you missed it earlier about use it because it is water soluble. They're going to be absolutely fine on any of your porous surfaces. So you can use this on stamp card, you can use stamping card, you can use these on matte black cardstock craft card. You just see me do it on craft card where I've picked it out. You can do this on watercoloured cardstock. Watercolour cardstock, with it being a water soluble, will get a great result when you come to do this technique. But you can put these down. You saw right at the very beginning at the top of the show where I used vellum. You can pop it onto vellum. You need to let it dry a little bit longer, but again at the top of the show we did the beautiful calendar that we've got, the year of, was it Year of Colour they called that one, the calendar where we went straight on because that's super smooth. The Year of Craft, yeah, the super, not the Year of Craft, the Year of Colour. Colour, yeah, the super smooth cardstock where we coloured in, which is what Joe is still carrying on with right now. But of course they are water soluble, so buy that. And can I just show you as well, Joe, because I saw someone ask a question, I think it was Laura, about does it seep through? Can you see on mine? No, it does not seep through.
Seepage.
This is not an alcohol marker. Alcohol marker seeps through cardstock. Things like this don't. And you can see that quite visibly. I had a good old play there. Adam can't see anything coming through there because there's nothing coming through. And but I'll show you, not a single thing coming through. So in answer to the question that I think it was Laura that had asked, was that is the answer to that question, so that you see, and he's always watching, always having a little nosy. But again, let's go in and splash down some of those colours. It's going to be like a little bit of a Star Works one, because it's water soluble, Joe, so you can have a good old play. You're not going to get the same technique that you would with your flip marker, because you'll still get some iridescence, I'm not going to lie, you'll still get your metallic in there, but this is the thing. So I've just splattered some beautiful ones onto there. So let me just have a quick peek. Splish, splash. Literally. Absolutely.
Oh, Debbie,
gorgeous.
the Luna. Oh,
Isn't it gorgeous? But look at this now, and then I wonder if I've got the heat tool. Let me grab my heat tool for a second, Joe. I'm plugged in, so I'm going to give it a little bit of a blast with my heat tool. So let's have a little peek. Let's dry that off.
and again, I guess you're going to still get some of that iridescence and sparkle in there, though,
And
aren't you,
this is
Debbie?
what I'm going to show you, which is why I'm speeding this process up, because I want you to see that beautiful iridescence still where I hit the cardstock, so where I hit the paper, before I added the water. They are water soluble. That means they mix with water. They're going to react to water. So honestly, these are absolutely beautiful, and I mean stunning. I can't stress enough how much I love these pens. They're a great addition to our Spectrum Noir brand, and they look absolutely incredible. You've got 16 shades in each single set, a 0.9mm fine tip, which offers you that lovely, beautiful, smooth application when you use these. They are absolutely incredible for doodling, for embellishing. You could take pattern paper. Adam, can you come in close? So you can see this. I want you to see. Can you see where I contacted? So with the contact, take a look. You've still got that iridescent two-way two-tone colour running through. You can see the green and the blue. I'm gonna hold it there. Look at that.
Incredible.
That just shows you. And that's a lovely technique that you can do to create the background. So that's how I created the background. Oh, look at that.
Oh my word.
Look at that shot. And that just shows you that beautiful two-tone of colour. These are magic pens. I'm not going to lie. These are magic pens. They are super, super. They're amazing. I wish I knew. But that's what you can do with it. So that's how I created the colouring in with my embossing folder with the gorgeous sunflower one, and look at how gorgeous that looks. The iridescent sparkle in there is absolutely incredible from that metallic sheen, and then of course the background paper there. So when you put them together, they look absolutely incredible. And you've done that with one set of pens, because for this set of pens I used was the Natural World. I didn't use anything else for this one. Natural World, coloured all those colours in, absolutely sensational. And in answer to your question, no, they do not seep through the back of your cardstock. They're not alcohol based. That's not going to happen. You only get that with alcohol pens. With pencils, with things like your water based products, there's no seepage through the other side.
No seepage. Fabulous. Right, should we get ready for card of the show, Debbie?
Oh.
I want to remind everyone about the Stephanie Buddy bag. Very, very busy on this at the moment. Love this one because it's really great size. Whether you want to put things like explosion powders in there, I mean, you could even put, your little blending sponges. You keep loads of those in here. You can organise your ink pads if you want to, organise your sponges by their different styles if you want to as well. And the great thing is that they lift out of this one, these particular inside sections, which is fantastic. All clear as well, which means you can see exactly what you've got inside all of these. Store on their end, lift in and out and store, of course, very neatly in your lowest tote. Again, they make great drawer organisers, as lots of the Buddy bags do, and it's a great price, a half price deal for you. $4.99 if you're a platinum member, $3.99 no matter where you are shopping, which is awesome. Loads of you chatting away. My iPad doesn't like me tonight, you know, Debbie. It's really sulking. I don't know what I've done to upset it, but yeah, it's really not having the nicest of times. Right then, Debbie, card of the show.
Well, to be fair, I mean, I've shown you ones that I've done, so I did. I made my little Debbie's craft room. I'm going to go in my craft room. So using those gorgeous flip markers, do we have to put that in?
Yep.
Oh! Right, so that's number one.
You've got to put them all in, Debbie. You can't just put in the ones you don't want to put in because they're the ones you don't want to keep.
Right, so number one, I don't want to put them in my finished cards. Number two, didn't quite finish it, but you saw the idea.
You're sulking, you're having a right
I'm sulking
teenage
already. I've got a
tantrum.
bit of sass going off here. Bit of sass. Number three, didn't quite finish that, but you got the gist with that gorgeous background as well. Do I have to put my bits in?
No, you don't put your bits in.
That's all right, we'll go with that. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my poppy stencil one gone? Oh, what have I done with it? I put it down somewhere. It's been one of those days. I want to keep it. It's been one of those days.
What are you holding back now? Come on, Debbie.
Oh, I don't know where I've put it. I really don't know where I've put it. That's all I'm going to say.
The poppies.
I put it down somewhere.
There we are.
Number
Beautiful
4.
poppies.
Not a finished one, but a beautiful poppies.
4.
Number 4. We're going to
All
go
right.
with that one.
1, 2.
Exactly. Why not? Let's throw it all in.
1, 2, 3 or 4. Get voting now, and then we'll vote on the card of the day after that as well, which is going to be interesting. Right. If you want to... Oh, ink daubers. Sorry, let's go back to these. Ink daubers here, which are these ones. So, really fantastic these. Brilliant for precision inking. Really great when you want to go into smaller areas. They work with all of your different ink pad styles and types as well, so you can use them on absolutely everything. Some of you like to use the larger blending tools, which are fantastic, but some of you, I know, like to use these all the time, but these are particularly great when you've got a smaller area to go, and you've got 40 sponges in there as well, which is absolutely loads for you to get cracking with too. So do grab them. $24.99, $32.99, that becomes $19.99 or $26.39. Oh my gosh, how fun is that? Wow, that's amazing. The gold is so pretty, says Mary Margaret and Rose. Aisha's OMG, the price, if you don't have them in your basket, you must get lots of the Stephanie Buddy bags. And believe me, you are. We have sold so many Stephanie Buddy bags in this show on a half price deal. Very rare that you see a discount on Buddy bags at all, let alone on a half price offer. So make sure you snap them up whilst we have them. Right. Are we going back to more flip markering, Debbie?
Yes, please.
Okie doke. I'm going to continue my schmettling then in that case.
Oh, I knew. Do you know, I should have moved to something different. Now, I'm going to give some credit to a lovely friend of mine because I love drawing, but I'm not the best at it. And I love mandalas, but I'm not the best at drawing them. So I asked my very good friend, you may know her because she appears on our socials very often, and she's also one of our fabulously talented designers, Sarah Kay. I asked her if she wouldn't mind drawing me, because I'm absolutely rubbish. I used to tell you straight, I can't draw mandalas to save my life. So she drew me a couple of mandalas, one in black.
Nice.
Look at this, isn't she amazing?
Oh,
God
she's
love
fabulous.
her.
Look at that.
Honestly, she drew me two. She drew me one on white and she drew me one on black as well, because I'm not the world's best. But I just wanted to be able to show, so not only is she incredibly, honestly talented, the girl's got talent oozing out of her little fingers, and she's been a lovely guest on here. We've had her before.
We have, haven't we?
But honestly, I just wanted to show you. You're in a world of your own, you, Joe, aren't you? You're not really listening to me, are you, today?
Well, I mean, if you ask me a question, I will be able to answer, Debbie, is all I'll say. So maybe I'm paying a little more attention than some.
Because I'm just saying, she's absolutely incredible, isn't she? You've met Sarah.
And I said, yeah, she is. She's brilliant.
Yeah, she is. She's amazing. And I love her to bits. And I love her to bits for helping me out with this, because I do love mandalas, but I'm just not very good at drawing them. But I wanted to show you now, incredible already on the black. Look at that. Looks absolutely beautiful. But it's going to get more incredible the more you add to it. So I'm going to go around. And oh, you're kidding. 10 minutes. I need more than 10 minutes, Adam. Can we stay on a bit longer?
Debbie, I mean, I've got to say that this one, the Lunar,
Yeah.
it literally blows my mind.
Do you love that one?
It just covers so well, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
That silver, it's amazing.
Absolutely. You honestly, these are just incredible
Try and get it so you can
pens.
catch it in the
Full
light.
stop. They are incredible. You will catch. Honestly, I promise you will catch the light. You will catch it. Where are you
Where
going,
are you?
Joe?
Over there you are.
Let
Okay.
Adam. Joe. Keep still. Adam will find you. That's the magic. I tell everybody that.
I don't know if he
Adam
can
will
get his
find you.
joystick working on this one though.
You don't think he can get his?
Oh, look at that. Debbie, look.
Let me have a look. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Joe, just a little bit in love. Just a little bit
love
in
'em.
love. Almost as I am in love with Sarah's
Do
gorgeous
you think Tracy will notice
mandala.
if these come home with me?
You what?
Do you think Tracy will notice if these come home with me?
What, the pens?
Yeah.
She's got a beady eye on you. She's watching you.
Oh, yeah, she's out there.
She's got her eye on you, Joe. Behave yourself, behave yourself. I don't think you're going to get away with it. I'm
No,
just
I
saying,
don't
like,
either.
I'm just saying. But again, oh, aren't these just gorgeous? They're just beautiful. So I'm starting from inwards and working my way outwards. But again, absolutely gorgeous pens, and already you can see that coming together with that beautiful iridescent sparkle there from those gorgeous hybrid metallic inks. They are fantastic. Oh, I forgot to
Number
get a stamp.
2 is the winner, Debbie.
Number 2, is that my silver one? Oh, hang on a
know.
minute. Wait a minute. I've put him down somewhere. Oh, it was the silver one. Where's it gone? Oh, it's there. As always, chaos ensues.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We better do the card of the day vote, hadn't we?
Can I just ask Tracy or Jake, if they're listening, to grab me a stamp? A stamp, a butterfly stamp, yeah, butterfly stamp will do. One of Leanne's specials, shh, don't tell her. One of Leanne's specials.
Right.
But I'll let you do your bit while I carry on.
I will. Let's vote on the card of the day.
Right, can we just start by having a little disclaimer?
Well, yes, Georgina has made the executive decision that.
Oh, you bad lad! No, I tell you why. We're gonna have a word.
We are. Let me get the vote going, then you can explain, Debbie.
Okay.
So, do you want to go for the launch day, which was Debbie's scrapbook page, or do you want to go for Colour Me Happy from Debbie? Yes, you let them know what Georgina's decided, Debbie.
Right, so it's not so much that Georgina decided, we've just decided, because we're going to have what we call the Craft Factor Hall of Fame. The powers that be don't know this yet, but we're just going to talk to them about it. Because, obviously, the card of the week is for the experts that are here regularly. And obviously, we have a ton of Craft Factor guests that come in. And we don't have space on the wall for them. However, we're going to give a big shout out to Abigail, that you saw this morning, likes to be called Abby. She's probably at home right now, long drive down. God love her. Her and her mum were up here today. They've been absolutely fantastic. I don't think it's the first or the last time that we're going to see Abby. I think it's going to be something that we're going to ask her to come back and do, because she was absolutely sensational today. And she did the most amazing project, which was called The Secret. It was like a secret message card. It was stunning. She's already put the instructions on the I'm a Crafter's Companion page. Go and check her out. She's got a fabulous blog as well. I want you to go and check her out and show some beautiful love to her, because she's very, very talented, and it was an absolutely corker of a card. So we're going to give her some special recognition this week for a fantastic project, as we are going to do with all our Craft Factor guests that come here every Friday, because some of them just knock it, well, all of them knock it out of the park. They're absolutely incredible people that come here. We're very lucky to have them. But yes, so we're going to have a little special recognition.
We will indeed.
What are you doing over there, Joe? Look at him. He's in a world of his own. Are you paying attention to what I'm saying, mister?
I am, yes, I am.
You're not. You're in a world of your own.
I am in the world of
my
my
own. Your own little thing. Ooh, while I stop, before we go any further, not only have I got this gorgeous, I'm gonna continue that, and I'll show you my finished results. Can I show you the kind of thing that you can do when you've coloured it in? She did draw me some beautiful mandalas, and I just want to show you at that gorgeous flip of the light, that beautiful metallic sparkle all the way through. They are absolutely insanely good. You're gonna love these. Now, somebody did say, do they work with stamping? So, shall we give it a go? While we're on the last few minutes, while we're on the last home stretch, I've borrowed one of Leanne's stamps. I'm just going to get a little spray. Joe, I'm afraid we've lost him to the world of colouring over there.
I have, sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just trying to stay out of it, and out of the comments after Georgina's decision. It's it's a mad place in the comments right now. It's almost like that time when she kicked me out of the card of the week. Do you remember that, Debbie?
Listen, don't you be blaming. Listen, don't you be dissing, giving some sass to our Georgina. You leave our Georgina alone, you little monkey. What are you like? Honestly, you're a little monkey. You can tell it's your Friday. You can tell it's your, and it's not even your fake Friday, it's your real Friday.
I'm just saying, she's got form. Right, the winner of the card of the day is that beautiful scrapbook page, number 1, that you've got just there, which is brilliant. I'd have put a card in, is all I'm saying, if it was down to me.
Yes,
let me pop that up on the shelf.
But Joe, can we just say we have many Craft Factor guests? We just don't have the space. Are you trying to let Adam go into meltdown? I promise you, we're going to do a little segment. I think where we're going to do one a month for them. We're going to have a word with the powers that be and decide that. But again, don't forget, go and check Abby out. She was absolutely amazing. Right, so
they're all winners, aren't they?
They're all. Do you know what? That is actually so true. They are all winners.
They are indeed.
That come here. They are.
Just not when it comes to the card of the day.
Oh, do you know? You little sassy so-and-so. What are you like, Joe Rembrandts? I'm glad you've got 4 days off, is all I'm going to say, with the sass that you're throwing about in the studio tonight. You are a little devil, you are. Honest to God. Georgina, how do you put up with him? How do you put up with him? He's a little devil, he is. But honestly, check Abby out. She's amazing, and she did a cracking job today. And her and her mum, super talented. Did you see that crochet?
Oh, the crochet was gorgeous.
Oh my God, it were absolutely stunning. It
really, really beautiful. It was a waffle
beautiful.
stitch, wasn't it?
Yeah, it were absolutely beautiful. So very obviously talent oozes through those bones of that family. But I'm hoping she's got home very safely. And there's a lot of people saying Sassy Joe going off. I can see comments
I'm
coming
not
through.
sassy. I'm
Bit
just saying that it is.
Sass. How are we doing for time, guys?
Only got 3 minutes left on the show.
Perhaps I should have used a smaller stamp, is all I'm going to say. But I'm doing the best I can in the time that I've got left. But someone did ask about this. You're not going to get the same effect that you would with these markers. But somebody asked, so we're going to do
Debbie,
it.
I'm in love with this schmetterling that I've done.
I can tell. That's all I'm saying. I can tell.
I was going to ask if I could put it into card of the day, but I thought I better not.
No, you cannot, mister. You behave yourself. You are a little sassy Joe tonight. I can tell you are going home tonight. Yes, sassy Joe. A little bit sassy going off there. Friday night madness. I don't know what anybody's got. I was watching right now thinking, what on earth have we tuned into? Bet, my stamp, it's coloured in, so I'm going to give it a little, in fact.
Are you all right there? Oh, Betty.
Give it a huff. Bit of moisture. Oh, I've got a wobbly, it's not quite adhered on there, but let's give it a little bit of a, oh, there you go. Answer to that question, yes you can. So we've done that live for you. Give it a little spritz. It's water soluble, so you can go back on for a second generation stamp, get a lovely effect on there because I've added a bit of water. Oh, the metallic is through there. There's metallic running through there, but absolutely incredible. Has Abby got home safe? Oh, bless her. So Mum must be driving because they were doing a bit of switching over in driving. Abby, I hope you get home safely and literally, well done today. You were absolutely phenomenal. You really were. So, again, I'm just going to show you. How are we doing for time? 1 minute.
A minute. That's all we got.
Right, stop. There you go. Adam. Yes, you can stamp with them, dry them off, and you'll get that lovely metallic sheen running through them. However, guys, these are very versatile pens. They are incredible. Get hold of them while you can. Choose your colourway. If you can afford both, get both. You're going to love them. Magic pens, technique in a pen, water soluble, loads of things you can do with them. Just the tip of the iceberg tonight because I've got a ton more things to show you.
Can I show you me schmetterling?
Go on
Look.
then. Yay!
Oh, look at that.
Yay! Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. Make sure they are in your baskets. Make sure you are checking them out. Also remember, Double Points ends tonight midnight. Wherever you are, it's the end of our Week of Wonders event. It has been an absolutely joyous 4 days with you here on Craft TV. I've loved it. Massive thanks to Debbie. You'll be back tomorrow, Debbie, won't you?
Absolutely. Can't wait. Play your crafts right. Hunky Dory special, tune in, Hunky Dory special, brand new, you'll love it,
Absolutely. Big thanks to Georgina and to Adam and to Tracy and Jake out the back as well. I will see you back here on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. See you then, bye.